Hello, welcome everyone. It is FMC. I'm Jeremy. That is Cher Delaware. I can't really rhyme her name with the three, the E type of thing. Sherry Delaware E. And that's Jerome YouTube. Apparently, no idea what's happening on this show, as usual. It's SP3, it's Cher Delaware, it's myself. It is the Challenge USA Season 2 Fantasy Draft. We are here to do the challenge things today. So Cher Delaware is here right off the bat. The NBA is in a lull because Damian Lillard and James Harden are still a bunch of bitches. And so we will not speak about them. SP3, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing well, even though it's really disappointing. We love talking about basketball with Jeremy every Tuesday, and then they give us nothing to talk about. It's like ridiculous, except for the fact that Anthony Davis just signed the highest grossing annual contract in NBA history. Well deserved.
Is it?
Brow, former NBA champion. Former multi-time All-NBA player. Average career highs in rebounds and field goal percentage last year. Showed up in the playoffs, was the best defensive the best defensive player in all of the playoffs.
How'd that work?
Hey, it worked out fine. We exceeded expectations. That's what we're all about. And now the expectations is conference finals, and we're going to exceed the expectations again because Anthony Davis is locked in. LeBron James is locked in. And we got the discounts. God. We got the discounts on D'Angelo Russell or Austin Reeves. So we going to be back as a force, conference finals or better next year. Anthony Davis, congratulations. Love seeing a brother getting paid.
I mean, good on him for getting paid. Top 5 MVP candidate, Anthony Davis. Everybody. He's going to need to win the MVP.
I was just a year off. He got paid now. He happy. He going to play with that spring in his step. I was just a year off. Top 5 MVP this coming season.
Is he? Or because he got paid, now he's just going to be like, well, I'm good. I don't need to do anything else. I got this money.
Get this money. Let's get this. No, he's like, let's get this money because
he's already got
endorsements. He's going to get those endorsements. No, there's more money to make. There's more money to make.
He's got
There's more money to make. You ain't see season two premiere of Winning Time, Laker Dynasty. It's all about the Laker Dynasty and their sister girl that just got promoted to general manager. I think she's like general manager of the.
Is that Jeannie Buss?
She was. No. It's basically who was Jeannie Butt's mentor back in the early 1980s. She was like a boss chick. Like, yo, she got promoted. She was like, everybody says, greed is the worst thing, but I want more. Yes, we want more. That's what Anthony Davis is about. He wants more. He got 1 NBA championship. He wants more. He got $62 million a year. He wants more.
I think you're confusing him with someone else. Cher Delaware, how you doing?
I am here. I love when this show starts off the rails and just stays off the rails the entire time.
This show is off the rail. Like, it's never on the rails.
We don't even know where the track is at this point.
This show doesn't even start on the rails.
Never.
We're so far away from the rails. Like, Sean did his run in the weeds yesterday, and I don't even know what he was talking about baseball, I think, for like a brief second.
Oh yeah, because the Reds have a good team for the first time in 200
not
years.
Right now.
So
not right. Well, they haven't won a game since the trade deadline.
Have you seen? Okay, but the NL Central, they still have a good team compared to the rest of the NL Central.
Yeah, the NL Central is pretty bad. They haven't won since the trade deadline. It's very upsetting. But you mentioned
it's not
baseball.
Very upsetting.
Well, yeah, you're a Cardinals fan, so I get it.
They're ass. They're just terrible. Why don't?
Yeah, the Cardinals aren't good.
Cardinals aren't good. So bad.
And the Yankees ain't that good this season. Either,
Yankees are trash as well. Yeah. All our teams just kind of suck. But Sean was talking about baseball, and Joel was like, "Oh, that's FMC," and Sean's like, "What does FMC stand for?" Like, I don't know. It's whatever you want. whatever you want it to stand for. You know, it used to be Friday morning coffee when we were a Friday show. I was like, theoretically or technically, it does stand for first morning coffee. Because during school year we start at 8:30 when we are actually having coffee. During summertime we start some days randomly, like today 10 o'clock when we're not having coffee. I'm drinking bro water for people.
Didn't we start in like the afternoon one day too?
We started all over the time. It just depends on. This is the easiest show to like just kind of move around and stuff because it's a non-wrestling show on a wrestling channel, and we don't. It doesn't. I'm not saying this show particularly doesn't matter. I'm just saying like we can easily just move it around and it's fine. We don't have to adhere to like a set schedule with this show. It's just kind of whenever SP3 and I are feeling Cher Delware is just upset by all of this talk. It's whenever SP3 and I our schedules sort of line. And for the most part, we're consistent, especially during the school year. We're consistent with the 8:30. Summertime though, like summer, the kids, they want to do different things. We actually can sleep in a little bit sometimes during the summer. Like, we don't want to go at 8:30. We just got, it was afternoon time, like after like a AEW pay-per-view, since those go until 5 in the morning. And I'm like, I just can't. I gotta sleep in, dude. Like we'll just do it later on in the afternoon if that's cool.
Like I can't be bothered this morning to wake up. And yes, I understand those feelings. Those feelings get like that. But yes, so, again, this as you said at the beginning of the show, though, I do want to remind people that my new nickname, a new alias, because this is the show that I've created all my best nicknames. The new media Forbidden Door, Laker Nation Pasta, and now I am Jerome YouTube, because if you saw last week's edition of FMC, we did our first ever tier list on FMC, as we did a tier list of the NBA teams. But because we had Cher Delware here early, I had prepared a special tier list of challenge contestants. So after, I don't know if we do that after the draft. We probably do the draft first, since it's in the headline. Do the draft first. When Cher comes back, we can do that.
Yeah, we're gonna do the draft when Cher comes back. She said she's getting an error on the StreamYard, and then we will figure stuff out. Sometimes. There she is. There she is. All right.
It's like an error. There's an error in the force.
I really don't know what happened. Somebody tried to FaceTime me, which happens like all the time when I'm doing this. And usually I can just cancel it and start it back, but it would not let me. So I had to close everything on my phone and restart.
All right. Let's I have the list here. I got to figure out how to share it. So I got share screen. Window, challenge draft. There we go. Reminder that Cher and I won last year. I had Kaz. Cher had Jordan. So we are not last year, last season, Challenge World Championships. Yes, Cher and I were the co-winners. There's the draft list for Challenge USA Season 2. We're going
Is this how this feels? This is how this feels to be on the losing end. I have to go into a season as
I usually am.
I feel like a New York Knick right now. Like I'm like,
All right, okay. I'm gonna go ahead. Trust me as I randomize these names and let you know the draft order.
Yes.
I can share the screen if you prefer.
You're fine. Go for it.
That's fine. You're fine either way.
The draft order is myself, SB3, and Cher.
I never get first place.
You don't. You're
always in the middle. Every time you're in the middle.
It truly it is very strange how that works out.
How many drafts is this now?
A lot. This is like our 5th or 6th one.
I mean, we can go back. So who had first? Yeah, Cher had first pick last time.
And I still have this thing.
I had first pick before.
Closing the
I had first pick. I get first pick way too often, and Cher had first pick. You literally have never gotten first pick, SP3.
Never.
Literally have never gotten it.
I mean, it's worked in my favor, maybe.
It has. I actually think like being in that 2 spot is better because don't know. It feels like it works out a little bit better. All right, there we go.
Yeah.
I don't know if I needed that many, but that's all right. All right, I have first pick. I'm gonna go with. Oh man. Is the girls' field weak or is it just me?
It is.
The girls' end, because it's Tori, is like one of the best players, so you already know it's weak. Yeah, I agree.
I just don't. I mean, maybe it's because like I'm not familiar with a lot of these names. Like I know the two Alyssas from Big Brother, Amanda.
And Alyssa played the Alyssa that was in season 1 played really well.
Yeah. Jonah, obviously, Tori, Tiffany from Big Brother. The Survivor people, I just don't know. I don't know anything about them.
Yeah.
I don't know how it's gonna work. All right.
I got my eye on a few people. And also I was very helpful in telling Jeremy to watch the trailer because the trailer does give you kind of hints.
I don't see
in this situation.
Okay. This is why I don't like the first pick. I watched the trailer. I watched it on air. I don't remember a thing about the trailer. And I never pay it like
the key to watching trailers is to remember who you see the most.
The problem is I don't know who any of these people's names are.
I'm gonna rewatch the trailer now. I feel like I need to rewatch this for research purposes. There is no clock. There's no clock.
I mean, there really is a clock because right above your head it says 11:44, 11.
Yeah, but there's no like.
Hey, and you were on the clock at 11 minutes, so you're already 1 minute into your clock. I don't know how long the duration of the clock is.
Hey, we did not establish how long. You get like 5 minutes in these drafts. I'm good. I got plenty of time.
We cannot do 5 minutes a turn.
Exactly. No.
I love.
Oh my God.
I do love in the NBA and NFL drafts where they do have like 5 minutes on the clock and like the first pick, you know who the first pick is. It's like, oh, I'm gonna take all 5 minutes. You've had 2 months to figure out who you're picking first. It's like, no, I'm gonna take all 5 minutes. Like, what are we doing here? So dumb. I did not have 2 months to prepare for the first pick. I literally found out I was the first pick a minute ago. Right.
But
hey,
you did have time to prepare for your first pick.
Exactly.
Well, that's not true at all because I just realized we were doing the challenge draft like an hour ago. So, and then I was too busy writing G1 articles and pre-writing collision ratings and stuff. So I had no time to prepare. I'm watching this trailer. I can't figure out anything. SP3, you actually like must study this stuff.
Well,
I can't
just pick your favorite Josh Martinez and move on.
Absolutely not.
Go for Big Josh. I thought there was an obvious pick here to say and to put out a tweet that he was the first overall pick in our draft.
He would probably follow you on Twitter and then ask if we could interview him.
He probably would. I wouldn't want to interview him.
He'd be like, I've never been anyone's first choice in life before.
All right. Look, I don't like doing this. I don't, but I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna take Bananas. I don't know how well he's gonna do, but
it was coming.
I don't feel like you can ever go wrong with Bananas. They make sure he stays on this show for long enough, and he typically does well. Like there are very rare seasons where he doesn't do well. I'm going with Bananas. I don't feel great about it. That's what I'm going with. SP3, go ahead.
Well, with my first overall pick, this is why I should have had the first overall pick overall for FMC.
You got the pick. You got the person you wanted anyway.
We could have tweeted out that he was the first overall pick in our draft.
Oh, Paulie.
And we have such a connection to him. Give me Paulie. Paulie Carafori.
I thought about Paulie, but I don't know. I'm a little worried.
I will take Mr. Weston Bergman.
I'm shocked SP3 didn't go West.
I know. I thought that's
it didn't work out well for me. And like I said,
that's true.
Sometimes with these trailers, you pay attention to who you see the most. Sometimes you pay attention to who you don't see that often.
I just don't watch the trailers or the show. So
yeah, so this is a strategic move here.
In rewatching the trailer just now, I didn't see Wes like at all, and that's why I'm like, oh, I don't know about that move there. But yeah, that's why I don't watch the trailers. I don't watch like, oh, next week on. I don't like any of that stuff.
I feel like Wes has earned my trust enough.
That's fair.
To get the pick.
That's fair.
It's fair. He got me the win in All Stars. He got me the win in All Stars.
All right. So now it's my turn again.
Cher. Yeah.
Oh. So do you remember last time when I was just being like, that's a cool name? That's gonna be me this time. Because I don't know. I don't know who these people are. Okay, I'm gonna let's go for a woman. Fuck Tory deal. Let's do Cassidy Clark. Don't know who that is. Don't know where they're from.
She's from Survivor, I'm guessing.
Okay, well.
Wait, who'd you pick? My internet cut. My internet cut. That's not my fault. That's not my fault. My internet cut out. That's not my fault.
Yeah.
It's not my fault.
Wait, your pick, SP3.
All right, let me look at this field here. You know what? This man is back. He's gonna have a presence, and sometimes
Fessy.
I'm just gonna pick people for entertainment purposes.
He's picking Fessy.
Give me Corey Warren.
I knew it was gonna be Corey. He ain't ever gonna win.
All right, Corey. Cassidy Clark, by the way, was on Survivor 43, and she finished. How do I figure this stuff out? This is all right here, I think. Where's Cassidy? Did she? I don't know if she did very well.
Survivor 43.
Oh, okay. She finished second. She finished second in Survivor 43. It looked like. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So she did well. Okay. All right. I'm gonna take. I don't want to take Tori, but it just feels like another one where it's like she's probably gonna do well.
She's probably gonna make it to the finals.
That doesn't mean she did well.
It to the finals.
But that doesn't mean she did well. That just means she made it to the final.
But I mean, basically, she's on her Kara run of what Kara was doing like 7-8 years ago of the consecutive final run.
Except Kara did well.
Yeah, I mean, Kara won. Now let's be serious here. During that run of consecutive, Kara won one. That's the same one. That's the same amount Tori got right now.
That's fair.
I'm gonna take. Oh, I do think I'm gonna take Tori. I'm very upset by my pick. I hope the wife isn't watching. She has never watched any of. She watched Are You the One and hated Tori. She just hates Tori. I'm gonna
Jeremy,
take Tori.
Your turn.
I don't feel good about that pick at all.
Well, if you're taking Tori, you might as well take Josh.
Absolutely,
or Fessy.
No.
Take a package. Take a package vacation
package deal.
At least Tori has won. Okay, at least Tori has won. I can at least use that reasoning to take Tori. Okay. These other two idiots have never won, and I refuse to take them. So no.
It's gonna come down to those two being the last ones, and we're all just gonna be staring at each other.
Exactly. Like, who gonna pick them first?
No, the wife is watching and she's booing me. That's not nice.
Good.
Boo.
Good.
This man.
Why am I getting booed? That's not nice at all.
I'm looking up where people finished on Survivor.
Oh, me too. That's literally what I'm doing right now.
But I also know that doing well on Survivor doesn't translate to doing well on the challenge. So I don't know why I'm doing this.
And everyone else hasn't done that well on Survivor from what I'm seeing. It feels like you picked Michelle won. Oh no, she didn't. She finished. She was in the final 4.
Didn't she? Did she win her second one though? Michelle always says I won Survivor.
Michelle Fitzgerald. She's got a Wikipedia. Yeah, she won one of them, and she finished runner-up on another one. She was in Spies, Lies, and Allies and Ride or Die.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
Yeah, she's becoming the next Tori.
She's becoming part of the show. So
Tori became the next Kara, and Michelle's becoming the next Tori.
I'm taking Michelle. Right. My memory is god awful. Clearly, I'm taking Michelle.
Okay, SP3.
All right. After
Jay was her partner. Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah, they were the drama of season 38.
Yeah,
Jay and Michelle.
Am I the drama?
Right. I remember
her and Laurel. Oh, come on, that was great. I'm gonna go with this woman because she got screwed over in USA 1, so I think she's coming back with a vengeance, and no freaking Enzo who can't swim. Give me Desi.
All right.
Yes, she was one of them that I was thinking about picking.
She got screwed over in that final, yo.
Yes.
She was doing so well the whole season.
And she's a doctor. We love a smart queen. I'm gonna take Chris because he did win his season.
Yeah, I saw a YouTube video.
Carrie's younger brother.
About the Survivor people, and they kept focusing on him because he was like, I was the first guy to get eliminated and win a season of Survivor.
And let's go Amanda. She ain't gonna win.
Oh boy!
But
she for the drama, yes. Let's go, Cher.
Drama.
Cher's here for the drama.
All
right, your turn. SP3.
Let's go, drama team. Damn these names, man. I either don't recognize them or don't want to pick them.
Sabotage everything.
Even though, you know what? No, I'm gonna go with another queen from Survivor who got screwed over on the challenge. Give me Micah, or I don't know how to say her name.
I thought it was Michaela.
Michaela, excuse me. Okay. I couldn't see how it was spelled. So Michaela, because she got screwed over in Spies, Lies, and Allies. Remember with the list on episode 1? She had that little list. People were like, oh, she's writing down a list of possible threats. And then she went and showed them the list. She was stupid in her choices when she got screwed over. But she did get screwed over.
I'm gonna go with Alyssa Snyder, Big Brother 24. I feel like there might be a Big Brother alliance. There's a lot of Big Brother players in this.
That was another reason I picked Paulie. No, what?
Yeah, and I'm gonna go with Tyler. Tyler's really good on Big Brother 20.
And he's got.
Has he done the challenge yet?
No, he has connections with Casey and Fessy.
Yes. Yeah. I watched Big. Go ahead, Cher.
Is Tyler the one with the curly hair?
Yeah.
I don't like him.
Yeah.
He was with Angela. That was his girlfriend, his fiance.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if they're still together or not.
No, they're not. They're not.
Okay. He was somebody.
You saw the trailer. He was one of the key parts.
Okay. He was somebody that it was very clear CBS wanted to give like a bunch of different shows on, and then they I don't know, couldn't. But yeah, I feel like they're high on him as just a personality. So I'm gonna go with Tyler. All right. Your turn, SP3.
All right, let's see what we got here. So of course my next pick is gonna be Josh, but I'm not gonna do that right now. I'll hold off on that. I think I can get another pick before I pick the obvious choice. Give me Janae. Even though I didn't see a lot in the trailer, you're Janae. Put some respect on your damn name.
Okay.
I'm going heavy on the females this season.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. Your turn.
The
Cher.
field is more wide open there. If you get more
It
picks of the
does.
women.
I agree. That's why I was trying to. I get 3-2 on the ratio there. All right, your turn, Cher.
Thinking. Yes. I couldn't remember why I didn't like Tyler. It was from 22. When they had like Janelle and all of them back on.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That Polly's brother won.
Yeah, he kind of sucks as a person, but I feel like he's gonna be good on the show.
Yeah, they were not a fun crew.
Like I'm playing to win. All these people suck in some capacity.
Well, yeah,
in their own way.
Let's go Dusty Harris, because that sounds like Husky Harris.
I respect that.
Solid pick.
One more picture.
Sebastian.
All right.
Sebastian is a cool name.
You could stand these people in front of me and I wouldn't know who the fuck they were.
SV3,
your turn.
I think I can get one more. Let me go with Tiffany. I think she's gonna bounce back this season.
All right.
Okay, so Dusty Harris is from The Amazing Race.
Oh man, already behind the 8 ball. He's one of 2 from Amazing Race.
Yeah.
Okay. And what was the other one I picked? Sebastian.
Yeah.
No.
Right, I'm gonna go the other Alyssa. I got 2 shots at Alyssa here. And I'm gonna go Amira. She's another Big Brother player. I'm loading up on the Big Brother here.
You are.
What up, Big Brother Alliance over there?
I'm hoping that they're smart enough to just come together and figure this out.
They're not.
I know they're not. None of these people are smart. I know.
Okay, Sebastian is from Survivor, and he has very long, pretty hair. That's my takeaway.
Against my better judgment,
he's picking.
I hate this person with a passion, but he's gonna probably make the finals because of the Big Brother numbers and just the law of averages. Any season he's been on, he's made the finals. It's Fessy. He's not gonna win.
He is picking.
It makes me outnumber y'all in the finals, basically.
Yeah.
you already got one pick like that in Tori. Tori's not gonna win, but she's gonna be in the finals.
Let's see. Let me look up who the fuck Chanel is. Chanel West Coast. Chanel.
Yeah, I legitimately thought it might be Chanel West Coast at first. I was like, oh boy, okay, cool.
They got her by a real government out here.
Survivor 42. She lasted 16 days. She finished 11th. That's not encouraging. Whatever. Let's go with her.
Going Chanel. Okay. All right. 3 picks left. Get rid. I was way off. Okay. 3 picks left. All males. Oh, I'm gonna get stuck with Josh. Just go ahead, Luis, Monty. Just go ahead. Yes, it's totally working out that way.
Okay, give me Monty because he got runner-up on Big Brother.
All right.
Give me Luis.
All right. I can see how
That's
that
what you
was
get for getting
out.
First. Actually, you should just give Josh to the chat.
Exactly.
I don't even want to root for him. Like, I legitimately don't even want to root for him.
I mean, I don't mind giving the chat the most players we ever gave them and give them that last round.
You just want to give them the entire last round?
We give them 3 players.
That's fine.
Okay, we'll give them the entire last round.
Congrats, chat. You got Josh.
Congrats, chat. You got Josh Martinez.
It's all male players, too. Like, they got a good... Like, I don't know how good
did that
these
on
guys
purpose.
are. But, like...
I picked Chanel, so it would only be men left.
I don't know how good these guys are, but like you've got a decent like pool of male players here.
I am very sorry to Luis Colon and not Josh Martinez,
Okay.
Monty Taylor for putting them last. We just don't know who you are. We are not sorry to Josh.
Or we
No.
do know who you are, Josh.
That's why you're last.
Yeah, we know who Josh is. Yeah, that's why he's last. I understand your Fessy pick, SB3. Like he does well typically. He gets kind of far and then he screws up because he's Fessy.
Yeah, it's a law of averages. If you go by how many seasons he's been on, he came in Total Madness. He does Total Madness, Double Agents, Spies, Lies, and Allies, Ride or Dies. 2 out of 4 of those he made it to the finals. 1 of those he made it to the last elimination, and the other one he touched Josh. That's it. He touched Josh in a violent way.
When was the last season that we had CT on?
It's been a
Spies,
while.
Lies, and Allies.
Well, I don't know how many.
just missed
There's
one.
so many. Okay, because we've got Challenge USA and the other, so it feels like it's been a lot longer.
Yeah, it feels like it's been forever.
That's not in the MTV verse, but because it seems like Bananas and Tori have become like the faces of the challenge that they put on all of their different spinoffs. It just feels one and the same now.
Yeah,
it doesn't feel as different as it once did with like All Stars and Challenge USA. I don't really like the direction of putting so many legends in this. I kind of like the fact I was forced to kind of learn about people and, find out about these different personalities like Tyson, who was really like the MVP of season 1 of USA, and Danny, and of course Tanny's better half and the best character of USA season 1, Kiki, his wife Kiki. His wife Kiki. His wife Kiki. Can't forget about his wife Kiki, and can't forget about his wife Kiki. But yeah, I was able to kind of learn about these people and draw a connection. And even someone like Desi, who didn't get the most camera time, I still kind of remember her story and her arc and getting screwed over in the finals. I remember the fact that Tiffany had a lot of hype, and I think during USA season 1, if you scroll up, I think I picked her very high, and then she was out by like episode 2, episode 3. So yeah, it was good. It was cool to kind of learn about these new people. And I'm going
to Challenge Mania in Chicago.
Nice.
And the guests are Darrell, Olivia, and Tyler.
Oh. I don't know if that's so bad.
I think that it'll be a fun crew. It'll be better than the last time when I went in Chicago, when it was Anissa who talked over everybody the entire time.
And what day is that?
It is Saturday. Saturday afternoon.
Might have to talk to you about that.
And then they're doing one in St. Louis in November that Scott, the host, texted me about the other day. And so far the only guest announced is Brad. But he told me that a pal of ours is also going to be there, who we have interviewed.
Nice.
Who love to email us. So gonna do that, and then they're actually gonna be in Nashville also in November that I might go to, and John A. and Devin are gonna be at that one.
Okay.
Nice.
So I like when it's different people.
I know Devin, he was on the season that he won with Tori, Ride or Dies. It feels like this is the problem when they have just like so many of these shows. It feels like it's been forever since we've seen Devin, and I know it hasn't been that long.
It was just a few months ago.
Because he doesn't do any of the That's
I
the
know,
problem
but it
because we get
feels
like Fessy and Josh and like and Tori are on like every iteration of all of it, and then you
yeah,
get people like Devin and CT who are only on the main show.
yeah.
Yeah,
It
I don't know.
just it feels like it's been a while. Which again, I know it hasn't been. So yeah.
I am glad that they're bringing some different people to the Challenge Manias though, because like, I mean, other than Brad, I've been to 3 that have had Brad. Like, I've had enough Brad, but but
He needs to be
like
back on the show.
yeah, that one last year in Chicago, I mean, like it had Latarian and Melinda and Anissa. Like it was fun though. It would have been so much better if she would have just shut up. Like when you make LT mad because you won't stop talking over him, he literally handed his microphone away and was like, I'm done. I'm done. Like you couldn't even talk. And then she kept shushing people in the crowd, telling people in the crowd to be quiet. And I'm like, come on now. Like you can chill out. I wish that Kara and Polly would do them, but they won't.
Yeah.
We'll get. I was literally about to do Polly Polly's actually correct. Polly and Kara, Kari and
Kari.
Kari and
Their
Paula.
celebrity couple name.
Yeah. Oh, I do that all the time. I do that. We'll get them back on our show. They don't need to do Challenge Mania. Well, let's keep doing our show.
Exactly. Keep them exclusive. He already put the eyes emoji. So I don't know if you saw that.
I did. I saw you try to be like,
yes.
come back for next one. Yeah.
I don't remember. I don't think I've been on here since I told you guys about Marie being 9 months pregnant.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes, I remember you sent that to us.
She posted.
You sent it to us, but I didn't.
She'd been posting on Instagram like stuff of just like pictures, but it wasn't like of her body. And then she posted at her baby shower the other day, 9 months pregnant. And there was like Jimmy was there and Nicole, but there was like a lot of people from like the challenge world that were there. So I thought that was nice.
Cool.
Good on them for supporting her, because I know she isn't always the easiest to get along with on the show. No,
Kara commented on it and said, this is what happens when you don't have anybody to steal your pizza. And then of course people were mad because Kara wasn't there, and her and Polly weren't even in the United States. They were in the UK during that. So I'm like, yeah, let me make a quick trip to this baby shower.
Exactly.
Oh, but you know how fans are. They want to comment on things they don't know anything about. But yeah, it was nice.
Yes. Good on them. All right, so the Challenge USA Season 2 premieres on Thursday. We'll do our weekly recaps and keep everyone posted on how we do with the draft field, as Cher Delware and I are the reigning champions coming off of last season. SV3, what tier thing do you have that I'm already upset about? What are we doing? What are we doing?
Upset about it? Like, yeah. I'm providing content for the peoples. The peoples. We don't have the NBA to rely on, and we argue for an hour and a half. Undisputed hasn't even come back on since Shannon Sharp left. Like, they just gave up. Like, First Take, they need us. They need us, Jeremy. That's why I gave them a little sample right there, because watch Stephen A do like a whole soliloquy about the whole Laker lineup. Like, it's going to happen, y'all. They watch us. So I had to give them a little bit. But I am also content creator here on YouTube. And, you know, I am Jerome YouTube, because I am a tier. I am a tier maker. If you haven't seen, before me and Cher, we teamed up for the critically acclaimed One Tree Hill character tier list. Me and Maggie from coexisting with Rob and Maggie, of coexisting in Rob and Maggie fame. We teamed up and for a critically acclaimed The OC character tier list. And then last week, me and Jeremy did our first tier list. And me and Jensen have done numerous, whether it's Degrassi, Nickelodeon, Jeremy got mad at us. We've done plenty. So that is why I am Jerome YouTube. I am Jerome
Why'd you
YouTube.
get? I need to know why'd you get mad.
SpongeBob was not high enough.
Oh,
that's why I got
mad. From that generation.
The SpongeBob was not high enough.
Me and Steven Jensen are not from that generation.
Well,
it started in 1999.
Yeah. What do you mean? I was
4 years.
I was already into basketball and sports.
How old are you? What year were you born?
I was 11 at the time.
Oh,
you were from that generation. How are you not from that generation?
You are from that generation.
I was weaning off of Nickelodeon at like 10 years old. At like 10 years old, when the Snick lineup wasn't hitting too hard, I was weaning off of it.
How do you not watch SpongeBob? Like,
just didn't watch it. I wasn't interested.
No.
Didn't interest me.
I still watch SpongeBob now. My kids will be like, "Can we watch a cartoon?" And I'm like, the only one I can tolerate, SpongeBob.
I mean, I'm amazed because SpongeBob came at that time when they were introducing all these new Nicktoons, and I got into like Rocket Power. I got into Angry Beavers. I enjoyed those, but when I watched SpongeBob, I was just like, eh.
This is embarrassing.
And I started getting into South Park, and it was over for a lot of these.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
At 11?
This is why.
Yeah,
I
watched the South Park movie. It was a wrap. It was a wrap. My life changed. It was over.
This is why I got mad at them, Cher, because SpongeBob was way too low. SpongeBob was a top tier cartoon, not just Nickelodeon cartoon.
SpongeBob has lasted longer than any other kids' cartoon.
It's amazing, and there's a lot of adult humor in the SpongeBob as well. So SpongeBob is amazing.
I reference SpongeBob in my daily life.
Same.
And how can you not? Okay, I need to know how Steven Jensen could not rank SpongeBob higher with the squeaky boots when Cody Rhodes, his number one stan over there, does the squeaky boots walk all the time.
I don't know if Jensen understands that's a reference.
He doesn't understand the reference.
I don't think Jensen knows it. See, this is what I'm talking about, Cher. You get it. Cher and I are going to do our own Nickelodeon ranking.
Elderly men.
We're going to put you guys.
You are not. You need me to do the tier list with you because I am Jerome YouTube. I am Jerome YouTube. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? But
right, do your tier list. Do your tier list.
We're doing a tier list.
No, I can't do it alone. I don't even know what this is.
Oh,
I can't do it alone.
We thought you already had it done. That's what we didn't understand.
I don't explain tier lists. I break it down. Have you?
Okay,
you weren't there. You
wouldn't even know what this is.
But you said I have a tier list. You didn't say we're gonna make a tier list. So we thought you'd already made it, and you were.
Do I have to put this on screen?
No, I don't do these things. I make them. They like to see the process. They don't like to see the cake after it's out the oven. They like to see how it's made. So I have here the challenge ultimate tier list maker of the greatest and non-greatest, some of the non-greatest players in challenge history.
Okay. So it's going to be I was worried it was going to be seasons because I don't remember shit
I don't know
about
seasons at all.
I seasons.
Figured that. So that's why I did players.
Me and Jeremy laugh all the time because you'll be like, yeah, that was Spies, Lies, and Allies. Yeah, that was it. And we're like, what?
Sure, that was 5 years ago, right? That was a decade ago.
And y'all don't want to give me credit as Jerome YouTube. I knew better not to give y'all the season.
Jerome YouTube. Oh my gosh.
I knew better.
That caramel fudge cheesecake blizzard looks good.
I'm going to boot you out of CDNA if you call yourself Jerome YouTube one more time.
You don't want that, SP3. You do not want that. We know this.
No.
We know this.
That's how I was going to get any type of credentials anytime soon. So no. But yes.
By the way, are you coming to Chicago?
Yes, I am.
Here.
Did you
I
get
have to-
approved
I have
for
to-
StarCast?
Yes, I did.
Okay,
That's why
good.
I'm
Because
coming.
I got approved, so I was going to help you out there if you didn't.
Appreciate you.
I just
Only
hope
gotta
that
work
they don't
out
have Cher
AEW.
Delaware. I hope they don't have Cher Delaware on my thing when I go to
hope they
pick up
do.
my
Like I
credentials.
don't have exactly that on my ID.
You gotta get
so-
a fake ID that's a Cher Delaware.
To be fair, enough people that work for Conrad know who I am. That Conrad knows who I am. Like,
Yeah.
come on. Okay,
I'm gonna
continue. Let's
introduce
do your damn.
Jerome YouTube. I mean,
Oh
SP3
my
to-
god!
I didn't say it. I didn't finish saying it.
I mean, did. You did.
I
You
didn't.
tried
No,
to
no. I said
catch yourself.
Jerome you.
Okay.
You
All
said,
right. Let's do
"Ugh."
this.
You guy, Jerome. That's what they tell me. But
Oh
yes,
my
we have our tiers here.
YouTube, comma Jerome.
That's great.
Let's do this.
You know I'm changing my whole bio on X
Oh,
next.
I'm sorry.
We have
I
the
shouldn't
top
have done
tier
that.
here. We have the top tier here. Challenge goats. We have the next tier down, which is legend OGs. We got third here, memorable player. You got fourth, kind of like a memorable player, but you're messy. We just remember them for being a mess, being entertaining, causing drama, not really kind of being a great player, but we remember them. You're messy. Why are you even here? Meaning people we barely even remember was on the show, and absolute trash. Added nothing to the show, whether it's as far as a player or entertaining character. Yes, those are the trash. That's the list.
All right.
Well, first up here, we have Abram. What do you guys? I think that's a kind of obvious one.
He's trash.
I mean,
He's a piece of shit, and he is trash.
I mean, that's true. As a player, like he's memorable. He's definitely memorable as a player. As a person, yeah, he's kind of trash.
yes, I think we gotta keep it strictly to what we saw on the challenge. And that didn't,
Like when
that
he
doesn't
was
paint him in-
threatening
yeah,
Cara.
that doesn't. Yeah, I was like that doesn't
Yeah.
really paint him in the best light.
That doesn't do well.
So
You
we're
put him
going
where you want. I won't get mad.
What do you say, Jeremy?
He's a memorable. What's above memorable?
Legend OG.
No.
Yeah, I don't think he's a legend. He's memorable. Like he is. Like he's memorable. But I understand the trash tier as well.
Yes.
He's a memorable piece of trash.
Yeah,
we could even out the difference and just put him in your.
You're YouTube Jerome. You make the call
Okay,
here.
that's true.
SP3.
you gotta say you comma Jerome. You got here Ace next, who added nothing. I would put why are you even here?
Ace, I remember him more on the real world than the chat. I don't
Yeah.
remember him at all in the challenge.
He used to always be like the first one eliminated, even on All Stars 1.
Yeah, real world, he was memorable on that, but the challenge, I don't remember him at all.
Next up, we have I think that's that's Adam.
Yeah, it looks like
Oh my
Adam.
God.
Yeah, it looks like Adam.
I was like,
I mean,
oh
he's
God,
memorable
it's
for
Adam.
the wrong reasons.
For being a punching bag.
Yeah, he's memorable
Yeah,
for the wrong
I
reasons.
would put you're messy because he instigated a lot of the shit that he got into.
He instigated that whole dual tool fight. I will say.
I mean, that's the only reason anybody remembers who he is.
That's fair.
Next, we have Alton, which I would say that would be our first in like either memorable player or legend OG.
I would probably put him as a legend OG.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, he was always in the finals until like Battle of the Seasons. It's like the one time he didn't make the finals.
Yeah, and that was a few years after, like he was kind of in his prime.
Yeah.
Next, we have Amanda, who is
Messy.
either memorable or messy.
Messy.
Absolute messy.
Anissa.
Trash.
You remember?
No, just trash.
Why are
As a
you-
player,
why are you even here? You are trash.
she's terrible as a player. Her, like her elimination record, like is legitimately good though.
It's
There's
like
so
a
much.
tale of two
Also,
halves, though.
I
For
don't-
me, like I feel like
I'm gonna-
she was really good early on, and I was a fan of Anissa. It's just the more she came on, the less I started liking her.
I'm gonna say this, and it's gonna be mean.
Oh boy.
A lot of her recent good elimination record is because she's twice the size of most of those girls.
That's fair. I mean, I looked up her elimination record because I thought it was like really good. It's 500. It's 13-13. It's not like this stellar record of, obviously she doesn't win a final, so she gets eliminated, but it's not like it's, she won 3 eliminations and then, okay, she lost before the last one. It's 500. It's not that
And
great.
she always talks about how she's won 13 eliminations. Okay, but you've also lost 13 eliminations. So
yeah, her
It's
elimination
That
like
just
I
means-
legitimately thought it was better.
that just means you've been in 26 eliminations, is what that means.
Clearly, they don't think much of you.
Okay. Continue.
All right. That's where we're putting her.
All right, we got next Kelly Ann, who I would say is memorable. I mean, messy is also true, but memorable.
I would say either memorable or she's kind of an OG.
Yeah,
I think
memorable.
after World Champions, I would push her up. I think there is an argument that she's an OG, a legend, even despite not having a champion.
Let's
I think
put her in memorable.
she's one of
for
the
right
best.
now.
She's one of the best females to never win a championship, in my opinion.
I
After that
agree, I
performance
agree.
in World Championship.
Right now, we'll have her in memorable. We may move her.
Oh, trash! I'm not even gonna ask. Even higher than
Trash.
Anissa. Even higher than Anissa. We're not even gonna say his name. Anyway. Next up. Oh, Beth. I was like, who is this?
How many
I was like,
people are on this list?
oh, there's a lot.
Oh,
But
my
we're gonna go.
gosh.
We're gonna fast forward through this a lot. Don't worry.
Beth.
Messy.
Beth
Beth is memorable.
she's kind of a lot of things. She's messy. She's why are you even here? She's memorable for being messy.
Yeah, there's a lot with Beth. There really is.
You guys can decide.
Yeah, there's a lot. I lean towards messy or memorable. I'll let you split the difference, Jeremy.
I'm gonna go with memorable. I look at memorable of like it doesn't have
How
to
are
be.
we putting Amanda in messy
Best
and not in
reason.
she's more memorable than messy. If
But
Beth's
Beth
memorable,
has been around a lot longer.
Yeah, Beth's been around.
Yes, I agree. But Amanda is just next gen Beth.
All right, fine. Move her to messy. That's fine.
Or move her to
No. I'm keeping
whatever.
her in messy. The majority rules.
Oh,
That's how Jerome YouTube works. I'm not.
Oh
a
my
dictator
God.
here. We got Big E, Big Easy. I mean,
Goat.
trash.
So we split the difference on why are you even here?
Also, why are you even here? That's a good one for him too.
Goat.
Asshole.
Why are you
Memorable? You can't tell me Big Easy ain't memorable.
He's memorable for
dying?
the wrong reasons. We're dying.
All these people are memorable. It doesn't matter the reasons.
Brad is next. Memorable player or legend?
I would say memorable. I would say if he hadn't quit when him and Tori won their thing together, I would say he would be higher up. But right now, the only thing I remember him for is Brittany.
Yeah,
the Brittany, the midlife crisis years.
Yeah.
Yes, Pizzagate.
Another person we're not gonna even talk about, even though their resume, they would be in the GOAT, but no, trash. Next up, someone who is a contemporary of the person I just put in trash, Cara
Go to the top.
Maria. Yes,
Yeah.
Top.
the first in the GOAT status. Absolutely. 2-time champion, 9 times finalist, one of the greatest of all time. Next up, I don't know her name. She seems familiar. Let me see if I zoom in here. Can we see if one of y'all?
I'm looking. I don't know. That almost looks like an old picture of Kara.
It starts
Yeah,
with
it
a
really
C.
does.
I know that much. I know it starts with a C because we are only in the C's of this tier list.
This is true. It is going in
look.
alphabetical
Okay,
order.
go to
Yeah.
the next one. I'll look her up.
That's how I know. This is gonna take a while.
I think that's Casey. That's Casey.
That's Casey.
That's Casey.
Yeah, that's Casey.
Yeah.
Goat.
I'm gonna say
goat.
memorable player.
Goat.
What do you say?
Quit saying everybody's a goat.
Casey rules.
Memorable is
Casey
fine.
friggin' rules. That is Kara Zvelta.
Yes.
The other
she was
person.
on like what, 1 or 2 seasons?
Yeah, she was in Inferno 3 and Gauntlet 2. And Gauntlet. She won Gauntlet. She was in the finals in Inferno 3. I mean,
And she
I don't want to say
a Playboy Playmate.
Oh.
I don't want to say she's also from Ohio. That's unfortunate. I don't want to say she's trash because she won a season. But the fact that we could not figure out who she was isn't a great sign. Yeah, isn't a great sign.
Even though you won a championship, why are you even here? And Gauntlet 2, I remember that was it. It's not the wonky finals where they like betted too much on something and it was like over after like 1 round or something like that. Yeah, it was a weird final, so I don't even count that as a real championship. Kahada, memorable.
It's like the bubble.
Oh, I love Kahada.
I love Kahada. He's a legend. I don't know about y'all.
He's the best. I'm fine with Legend.
I'm fine with Legend because he's an OG and a legend. Yeah, I'm good with that. He's an angel.
He is. Next we have Coral. Oh my God, Goat.
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 I don't get my Twitter name from anybody else.
One of the greatest. One of the greatest, absolute memorable. Like when the challenge got good when they put Coral and Mike on the show. That's when I started watching.
In the words of the goat Coral, I don't wrestle. I fucking beat bitches up.
Love it.
Amazing.
I always use the beat bitches up line too. Like that's all the time. The wife will ask like, "What is Shayna?" Big Shayna Baszler fan. She's like, "What's Shayna?" When Shayna came out last night, sorry to talk wrestling, but Shayna came out. She's like, "Why is Shayna out here?" I'm like, "She's here to beat bitches up. What more do you want from her?"
She's not here to wrestle. She's here to beat bitches up. That should be Shayna Baszler.
She doesn't wrestle. She fucking beat bitches up.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Corey. Memorable or messy? You're going trash?
Yeah.
I think he's memorable.
He's memorable, fine. Memorable or messy, one of the two.
Yeah, memorable.
Yeah, he's kind of both.
Yeah.
CT, Goat.
Goat.
I mean,
Goat.
like, there's no even question there. He goes above. I don't know. Should we put him above Cora?
No. I would put him in between the two.
Okay. All right. Next up, don't know you. Danny, trash. One of the greatest losers in challenge history. Darrell. Ooh, this is an interesting one. Legend or GOAT?
I would say legend.
Wow.
That's fair. Yeah.
I think before
legend.
Darrell came back, I would have put him in the GOAT, but he's lost so much since he came back that he's lowered himself down.
I'm with
totally
you.
Fair.
I'm with you.
That's totally fair. Devon, memorable. Oh
my
God!
Yes. I love
the greatest confessional of all time.
Day is amazing. I wish Day would come back.
Yeah, memorable.
Derek.
That's Dan Setzler, by the way, the one you skipped over.
Okay, yeah, we just continue
Why
to
are
skip
you
him.
even here? I'm just gonna put these people in. Why are you even
Yeah.
here? And then y'all can
Yeah, if we can't recognize them, we gotta like look them up. Yeah.
Yeah, if we can't recognize them, they automatically have to go into why are you even here?
He won Challenge 2000. He was in the final of Battle of the Seasons, and he won Battle of the Sexes too.
Don't remember any of this.
Yeah, and those are the pre like Battle of the Seasons. I remember because that was a Carl and Mike's first season, but like every season, like the first few seasons after that, I don't really remember until you get to Gauntlet.
Yeah.
Derek, legend.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's fair.
DM Goat. The greatest to never win a championship and should have won a championship.
Okay, let's get through. We can continue this tier ranking.
Yeah.
For further episodes because we're only in
worries.
the D's right now, and I feel like they're asking us to rank every challenge player in history.
Yes.
Dunbar.
Who is that next?
Dunbar.
Who's trash?
Emily.
Who's terrible?
Goat.
Emily.
Yeah.
Or legend.
Yeah.
I would say legend or goat.
I'd probably put her in goat. I'd put her in goat because I think if she would have done more, she would have. Yeah.
Yeah. Evan, trash.
Evelyn, goat.
Who is this? Oh, Frank.
Why are you even
messy as fuck?
Messy.
Frank? Oh yeah, messy. Very messy.
Messy as fuck. Is that Millionaire Mitchell?
Oh no, that's Georgia.
Messy.
Messy. Yeah.
Yeah. On the show. Yeah. Hunter. Messy. Messy or memorable?
I
kind of think he's why are you even here?
I remember this girl's face, but I don't remember her name. I'll let y'all figure that out. I'll put her here.
Don't care.
Yeah. Don't. Another one. I remember he's won a championship even. Jamie Kennedy, I think it's something like that. I'm pretty sure that's his name.
Jamie Kennedy.
Jimmy Messy.
Jimmy?
Messy.
Jimmy's goated for a different reason.
Oh yeah,
but yeah, messy.
Oh yes,
messy.
Yes, but also memorable to me. I'm sorry.
Also memorable.
Jenna,
Barbie Beast.
Memorable, I would say.
Memorable. You got here. Who are you? Jen. Messy as fuck. Yes. Jen used to just hook up with everybody on her real world season and on the challenge. Jody, legend.
Yeah,
that's fair.
Jody
coming back and still doing as well.
Amazing. Yeah, especially this last world championship because she was on Team Brazil. Or Argentina, which was behind the 8 ball. So, and she did well. That is Johanna. Messy.
Yeah.
Johanna, she's memorable.
Yeah, she's won a championship as well, so I could put her there, but you do my boy West Dirty, I gotta put you in Messy. Johnny Bananas, unfortunately, yes. Go.
Trash.
Who are you? Why are you so tiny? Oh, Jordan, another goat.
How do we have like 18 goats here? It's greatest of all time. I feel like the ones where it's like so is Carl, DM, and then Emily and Evelyn. I think you could pick one over the other and put the other in legend.
I would put DM in legend OG.
Okay. You want to put down anyone else, Jeremy? You're criticizing our goats, but you're not making suggestions on who we put
I'm
down.
looking at the list. I would move.
I can only hear you. I can't see you. I'm sorry. I just came back.
I would move. I would move Evelyn down.
Whew. That's a tough one. I would have picked Evelyn over Emily, but I understand.
Yeah, it was between Evelyn and Emily. Now I'm gonna look it up because now I'm curious of like their actual stats. All right, so Evelyn, she's got 3 wins.
Yeah.
26 daily wins, and then Emily.
And the youngest all time to win a challenge championship.
I mean, who cares?
What?
See, Emily.
She was beating the whole competition at 18. Are you kidding me?
Emily the tough. Yeah, I feel like that's an advantage being younger in this game.
Will you stop?
See, Emily doesn't have like a lot of seasons.
I said Emily should be in the legend.
But here's the thing with Emily though. Not a lot of seasons, final in every season, and won 2 of her 4. Her Champs vs. Stars performance was like top tier too.
I think that if Emily would have done more and not went into her fitness, whatever she is, fitness instructor era, that she would be considered a GOAT. But I think she is more a legend.
That's fair. I understand the Evelyn. I
feel like Evelyn is like a football player who has a great 6-year run and then just decides they want to retire. It's like Barry Sanders.
And now works in Washington, D.C. as aides to council, whatever.
As a Harvard graduate.
A Harvard graduate.
Yo, like, that's a GOAT.
You can move if you want to move Evelyn back up. You can move. You can move.
Thumbs
Evelyn
up,
back
thumbs down, thumbs in the middle.
What are we doing?
Evelyn and the GOATs.
Sure.
I said yes.
Okay, cool. Jeremy's the only one that agrees. Majority rules. Good to hear. All right, Kayla. Trash.
Messy.
Or messy.
She's messy.
All right, let's get through the M's and then put a pause on it.
Cam, legend already.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, legend. Okay, sure.
Katie, memorable or messy?
Goated. Katie rules.
I think Katie's an OG, honestly.
Yeah, Katie's definitely legend OG, but she rules.
That's fair.
I love Katie.
Did they have Kellyanne here twice? Oh no, that's Millionaire Mitchell. I put him. I thought that was Kellyanne. My bad. Put Kellyanne here, and then that's Millionaire Mitchell. Yeah, goat.
She's got to be a goat. You don't get the name Millionaire Mitchell, and you're not a goat. Come on.
100% agreed. She's a goat. Kenny, I'm sorry, trash. See, I said your name. I did better than Evan. Who are you? I remember you vaguely, but who are you? We got here
Bananas.
No, we did Bananas. He's in the GOAT.
Oh, I didn't remember.
He's in
You
GOAT.
just immediately put him in GOAT because I said trash.
Fair.
What's his name? I forget his name now.
Kyle.
There you go.
Messy. Kyle rules.
Kyle
friggin' rules.
Kyle needs to be number 1 on the memorable because you can never forget Kyle.
No.
The addition of Kyle on the show was amazing. Landon is. I'm torn between GOAT and OG.
See, if we're gonna put like Emily in Legend OG, isn't Landon the same? Kind of case here.
Yes. Yeah.
He is.
Like
if he did more, he would be a GOAT.
Yeah. Like Landon only did 4 seasons. He won 3 of them, but he didn't do
I agree.
quite enough.
Legend OG.
put him next to Emily. Why not? Since we're comparing the two. Who are you? Laurel. Ooh, this is another interesting one. Laurel, legend or
legend?
GOAT?
She's a legend.
She's another one where coming back probably hurt her more than anything. Yeah, because her first 4 run was amazing, and then when she came back, she took some L's.
Okay, Leroy is an OG.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree.
Rules.
He ain't ever gonna win shit, but we still love him.
Still love you, Leroy.
Forever.
Roy Lee. We got Mark, the OG, or is he a GOAT?
I don't think Mark's a GOAT because, like, he's not won as much, but I do think he is the OG.
He is, yeah.
He's only won just behind Diem.
He has no elimination wins. He didn't go to elimination.
Exactly. He barely went to any. And then when he did, he just died for bananas.
Yeah.
The Miz.
Miz is another case where if he had stuck with it, I'm willing to put him in GOAT just because of everything he did afterwards. But
I'm willing to put him in GOAT just because they brought him back to host the reunion.
Yeah.
Because he was that memorable.
Yeah,
I think if he had done more, he would definitely, because they were building him as like the face of the challenge.
Yeah,
they were. Yeah.
Okay, what are we going through? The M's.
The M's.
Yeah, this is MJ, so we're still at M.
Yeah,
MJ.
Memorable.
He's kind of like, why are you even here? I don't think much of MJ, honestly. I mean. Did he accomplish anything? Like, I'm looking this up. He won
All Stars 2.
Didn't he win All Stars?
Yeah,
he won All Stars with John A. Remember, because they were having an affair.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yes, they were having an affair.
Oh yeah. Okay. I mean, fine if you want to put him as memorable. I
mean, he's pretty messy for having an affair on the challenge. We could put him.
I mean, I think
the difference.
I think splitting the difference. Yeah, I think splitting the difference and going messy.
And that is all for the M's. Next is Nani.
All right. Well, we will do the second half of this list next week. We got to have something for next week because basketball probably ain't heating up or anything. And I still got to answer this question from our pal Kate, who says,
yes.
Jeremy's final bonfire prediction, please. I adore literally everyone on the stream so much. Okay, so final bonfire is Temptation Island. Temptation Island is wrapping up. Temptation Island has been a messy season. They introduced the Temptation Light, where that goes off in the other villa. So they have the guys' villa and the girls' villa. If the girls are cheating, the Temptation Light goes off in the guys' villa. So all of the guys can see this and be like, oh, one of the girls are cheating right now. And
that is my level of messy. I love that.
It's
that
so
is
good.
Genius.
It's so good. It's been such a great addition. So it's been going off like all season. And it leads to such pettiness because like, some of the girls, some of the girls, like the girls are seeing like the light go off. It's like, oh, I know that's my man, and so they'll go sleep with somebody to like get them back and shit, and then it won't be their man and stuff. It's so messy.
Oh, that's great.
So if you know it's your man, he shouldn't be your man.
Exactly.
It's been so damn messy. They had the guys and girls are not supposed. The couples that go to Temptation Island are not supposed to see each other until like the final bonfire type of thing. This season, they actually let one of the guys go see the girl because he broke up with her. They were engaged going into the island. They were engaged, and he felt so bad that he was like cheating and didn't love her and everything that he's like, I gotta go see her. I got to. So he goes and sees her. He's like, we're breaking up. I found somebody. I found the person for me. I was lying to myself that I loved you all these years. 8 years. 8 years they were engaged. He's like, I was lying to myself that I loved you this whole time.
No. They were engaged
For 8
Yes.
years?
They were
weren't
engaged
No,
for
no, no,
8
no,
years?
no,
How long?
no,
Oh.
no. They were together for 8 years. They were engaged
Okay.
for I don't know. The wife will message me here in a second if she's still
Okay, I
watching.
was gonna say if they were engaged for 8 years, they deserve to break up. Like
He cheated once. And then like they went back and got engaged and everything. So
this
yes.
show stresses me out. If
Oh,
someone
it's
cheated
such
on
a-
you once, why would you go on a show called Temptation Island?
So he got to go to the villa and see her and is like, yeah, we're breaking up. So final bonfire predictions. All these couples are breaking up. 2 of them have officially like already broken up. One did it in person. The other, you get to like send a message to your person. The other broke up through one of those message. The other are they're just cheating on each other the entire time. The other, which seems like the weakest couple, it was like the weakest couple the entire time, where like it's a very toxic relationship. It's legitimately going into this thing was the most toxic relationship. And it seems like those are the 2 who might actually continue to give it a chance. They're never going to work, but it seems like they might actually give it a chance.
Because they love the toxic. They're toxic and they're
Yes.
going on a show to make it more toxic.
This Temptation Island, for those who do not watch, is legitimately the greatest, messiest television
I cannot.
show. Because
I would be so pissed off if I watched that show.
it's so the wife was asking me like, what's like the worst of these shows? What's like the show that like if you have to go on, you know your relationship is like over. And it's this, because the other comparison was The Ultimatum. And The Ultimatum is, of course, like it's people who want to get married and everything, but you're with other people who want to get married and you're only there for 3 weeks. You still see each other and everything. You're with kind of like-minded people whose goal is not to necessarily break you up. Like you're just,
Right.
okay, if you happen to find somebody, you realize there's somebody else out there. This goal, it's literally Temptation Island. You're going there with 10 singles who are temptresses. Their goal is to be like, I'm trying to prove I am better than your wife. I am better than your current girlfriend. Like that is
Okay,
the goal.
I have 2
It is
questions.
insane. Yes.
1, does anyone ever not cheat on this show?
There are people who have like not cheated and they've actually realized of like, oh, all these other singles, they aren't very good. I actually need to treat my man or treat my woman better on this. There have been some success stories like on the show. I think as they've broken up or as the show has continued,
I don't think that's a success to have to go on a TV show and
I agree.
not publicly fuck someone else. But
I agree. That is like the goal of it though, is like, I don't trust my man. I don't trust my woman. So I'm going to put them around all these people and see and make sure they're not cheating on me. And then they're shocked when they're cheating on them.
Yeah, that's my issue with it. Like, how are you this stupid? But do any of the couples that split end up with the singles?
Yes, so we have had stories. The first season was a big one. There's this dude, his name was Evan, and they were engaged too, I believe. He came in with this girl named Casey, and he found one of the singles. He broke up with Casey and ended up getting engaged to one of the singles at the end of this show. And then I don't think they ended up working out either, but there have been people who've left with the singles. There've been people who've left together. There've been people who've left alone, but it's legitimately one of the messiest shows.
Can you imagine if you marry the single one day, your grandkids being like, how did you meet? Well, I was actually engaged to this other bitch. And then we went on this show and I was cheating. I was fucking your grandma. And so then we decided that I would break up.
That's going to be the story.
Like, what?
That's going to be the story with this one couple that broke up. They went into the show engaged and then they broke up and now he's found this new girl that he likes. That's going to be the story.
The love of his life.
It's such
sickening.
a show.
I hate it.
My final bonfire predictions, Kate, are that I think two of them have legitimately already broken up. I think the third breaks up. And then I'm terrible with names. Vanessa and her man, I think they try to make it work. And they're the most toxic of these couples. And by the time the reunion airs, whenever that gets filmed and then airs, I know it airs like the following week, but by the time we get to the reunion, we find out they have broken up too. I don't think any of these couples are making.
You know what
it.
I'm ready for? I'm ready for the next season of Love Is Blind.
Oh,
I'm ready.
They're on
I'm ready
strike,
for.
aren't they?
Yes, but everybody's on strike. I'm
Yeah.
ready for awkward singing in a pod by yourself. I'm ready for it. Like,
F-Boy Island's back. It's on CW now. I
my
just learned that F-Boy
God.
Island is back. The wife and I are gonna have to watch that.
I can't do these
Yeah.
shows. I don't
F-Boy,
understand how you watch them. It stresses me
I got
out
enough.
so
I got
bad.
enough with 90 Day Fiance.
That's one of the worst. That's one of the worst shows of all
Cannot
time.
do it.
All right. We went way longer than I thought we would because YouTube Jerome over
We
here.
always do.
I know. YouTube Jerome and his tier list. I didn't realize we were gonna rank every competitor in challenge history.
That was not every competitor. There's only
It
like
was
10
not.
left.
Yeah, it really.
I know
it really
Devin.
wasn't.
I was kind of surprised like Devin wasn't on the list. I'm sure there were others. But
Yeah,
there was a lot.
there's a lot of notable people that was missing in the early ladders.
It was
There
like
was.
front heavy in the alphabet. It was like they started doing every
Yeah.
person, and then they were like, "No, fuck this," and then we got to
Yeah,
them really
exactly.
quickly.
See, even they got tired. Even they got tired of adding people. Are like, you know what? This seems like a lot of people.
This seems like enough to keep people busy.
This seems like enough people to put on this tier list here. We'll do part 2 of our tier list rankings next week because the NBA sucks and all these players are bitch made and all these GMs are bitch made and they're not making any trades. So we'll do part 2 of our rankings next week. I'll have a Temptation Island recap. SP3 will have something potentially. We'll do more rankings of something out there.
I'll have more tier lists.
I
just
do
let us
actually
know,
love-
people.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, let us know, comments down below or in the live chat, what tier list you want us to do. It could be, I could find maybe a reality television tier list.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, to rank reality TV shows, that would be good.
I do actually love this tier list gimmick as much shit as I'm talking to you. It is an amazing gimmick.
Listen,
Just like let's
Jerry,
do a tier
when
list.
we did One Tree Hill, we added in an extra slide just for our least favorite character, just so he had to be by himself as the piece of shit that he is.
The character that we couldn't decide how we felt about it. And then I see other people's lists and they got him as like one of the best. And I'm just like, did we see the same character? I was glad I did this tier list with Cher. I was like, someone who gets me and understands that it was a very confusing arc for that character.
Terrible character.
Cher Delaware and I are going to do an official correct version of the Nickelodeon tier list, and we will put it on socials, and we will let people vote, and we will come out the winners because y'all's tier list.
Oh yeah, we gotta put both of them up.
Yep. And then we'll let people vote on the winners.
Let people vote what's the winner.
Yep. That's what we're going to do, SP3.
This.
And then we will officially be the tier list makers, and you will have to retire the gimmick. And
you'll be Jeremy YouTube.
I will be Cher YouTube.
All right. Cher Delaware, plug anything if you'd like to plug anything.
Just check out the other shows on this here channel. Fightful Overbooked. Now that my kids are going back to school, I will actually be able to start doing things. We go back to school Thursday. Check out So check out my YouTube channel as well. If you go to my Twitter, it's all in my little link pinned. So
there you go. SP3, plug stuff.
Check out is it me on the X? Yeah, that's what it's called. At True Heel SP3. That's TRU, no E. Same thing with the YouTube channel, True Heel Heat YouTube channel. Got plenty of content. The Flagship podcast we had on Dutch Mantel and Cam Hawkins, which I think is the greatest group of guests that we've ever had on our Flagship podcast. Talk about two sides of the world. But yes, check out the flagship podcast, True Hill Heat 237. Check out our SummerSlam review over on the channel right now, and check out our Collision review with me and Super Guy JJ from yesterday. So check out all that. And yes, I am SP3. I am Jerome YouTube. I am the new media Forbidden Door and the tier maker.
Okay.
All right.
We gotcha.
Yeah,
Rainmaker.
Rainmaker. We do that. You're gonna do tier maker,
Yes,
and then
Yes, I
do the
did.
zoom out. Yeah. Oh boy. All right. Thank you guys as always. I appreciate y'all. We'll be back next week. Who knows what time? Just sometime next week doing this show. Support everything on Fightful Overbooked. Tag Talk is back. They don't use this background anymore. It's officially ours. We've taken it. We've acquired it. Thanks everybody. Appreciate y'all. We'll be back next week. Bye everyone.